So old school recruiting is all about what's in it for the employer, what are the skills and requirements that are needed. It's all about the employer. And then it's all about interrogative type of interviewing. New school recruiting is different. It's 50% courting and selling to the candidate and 50% that interview mode. And the future workforce made up of millennials, they're going to respond way better to that second model of recruiting versus that old school model of recruiting, of interrogating, and it's all about them. So a couple ways to implement this is build relationships and be really candid throughout the whole process. Talk to them about who you are, who the organization is, the strengths and weaknesses of the organization, the leaders in the organization, and build a relationship. Get to know them, be candid, and constantly stay in touch with them throughout the 4 to 8 week recruiting process, whatever it is. It's important not to let 2 or 3 weeks go by without some sort of communication, even if it's text communication or whatever. But really build that relationship with them, care for them. Even if you don't end up selecting them or they select another company, you want to leave that good impression and build that relationship. It's really what's resonating really well with the future workforce. Secondly, sell to them based on what their motivators and pain points are. Really listen to why they're looking, where they want to be, and then subtly talk to them about that and how your organization potentially solves that problem for them throughout the whole recruitment process. Not just once or twice, but you're remembering what they said at the beginning and you're talking to them throughout the whole process about their specific pain points and motivators. Everybody has different ones. Third, tell about your company's story, where you came from, where you're going, and then how they fit in. Key component, how they fit in, and how they're going to help you go to where you want to be. And then kind of paint the picture of where you see them 5 to 10 years from now. Here's what I see you accomplishing in the organization 5 to 10 years from now. Most organizations aren't doing that in the recruitment process. If you're doing that and you're painting the picture for them, that's going to put you at a big competitive advantage. And then the fourth thing is old school recruiting is all about recruiting when you have an opening. New school recruiting is about recruiting constantly and constantly building relationships with potential candidates. So when you have an opening, you could just pop them in.